Hey guys, it's me, John Garza here, and before I actually thought of this video about an hour or two ago, and it's always a problem with my age, the guys my age, like 14, 13, or 12, and here's the problem: money. You're at that age when you need money, but you don't want to ask your parents for it because you're either too guilty or, you know, like me, you always you want to try to find a way to make your own money. And today, I'm going to show you ways on how you can. Um, I made my own business, my own job at school, and I sold cold Coca-Colas, Dr. Peppers, root beer, anything, you name it. And I love the business because I'm a huge soda jerk, and I love making money. I made $5,000 that year, or I would have made $5,000 that year if I hadn't spent all the money. But it was the greatest business. I sold out every day, and I sold them all for $1, and man, I got popular. That was a problem. It was popularity, and that's what pretty much led me to my downfall. The administrators found out. They told me to stop. They checked my backpack every day for about 2 weeks to make sure that I'm not bringing any. And yeah, but even after that, I loved it, man. It's probably the greatest experience ever. But yeah, yeah. Then then there was a money issue, like I said, and you always wanted to make sure. And I'm gonna show you some. I'm gonna tell you some jobs that can help you, with guys my age and younger, on how to get great jobs. Great jobs. You can do your self business, work with. Then you can't work for somebody right now if you're not 16. And if you're looking to make like $1,000 a week or $2,000 a week, then you're gonna have to work your ass off, man. I mean, like, wow. I used to make $100 a month, but not a month, a week. But and but to once you find that job that you really do care about, you're not gonna. It's gonna be hard not to stop doing it, and you know. I so I'm gonna teach you. So I'm gonna tell you some jobs right now. Number one, babysitting. Babysitting is great business. Great business. Do it any day you want, anytime. Your own business. Charge them $10 an hour. $10 an hour. I mean, come on. Watch their kids. Watch their kids. Pretty much at times, if you want, tell them what to do. But I love kids, so I wouldn't do that. But watch TV, eat other people's food, and make sure the other kid goes to sleep. Man, that's a no-brainer. But then again, that is where you live, man. It always depends on where you live, when you can work. So and then there's mow the lawn. Great business. Just charge them $100. $120 an hour, bro. $20 or $25 an hour, and that's pretty good too. The only problem is the season. You can't mow someone's lawn during the winter. You can only mow them during the summer or spring, or you know what I mean. And bake sales. That's always the top one. But you're probably already looking for something a little more up to your level, like mine, like selling sodas. You can sell sodas at your school, but if it's not allowed, and you want to do it legally, there's a way. It's called a food licensing permit, and I'm gonna get that when I reach high school next year. Food licensing permit costs about $150, and you can sell it at school legally. But if you want to do it like me, like I did at first, sell it illegally, and then it's your choice. Just don't make my mistakes. But anyways, let me go on later. Bake sales. Sell 4 cookies for $2.50. Sell them outside of stores. Go door to door. If you have any old if you have any old coins, go to a coin collector. Look for a coin collector, because pawn shops and coin collections, they're not really reasonable. You know, sometimes if you have like an 1897 penny or 1888, they'll ask you, they'll probably give you like $10 for it, $10, and that's it. And you're like, it's over 100 years old. It's over 100 years old. What am I gonna do with $10? And he's like, and he's being unreasonable. So I would go door to door, ask if they know any coin collectors, or if they are a coin collector, sell it to them, and ask them what's the highest they'll pay for, and try to heckle them up. Try to see if they will pay to your amount. But then again, don't want to cheat them. Don't want to cheat them. Be honest to God with them. So was another one. You can make your own. You can be a handyman. Fix anything that needs fixing. For seasons, you can decorate people's houses for $100 probably. If you decorate the entire house, $100. Let's see. You can make your own material. You can make your own material, like make your own gadgets, for example. Like I don't know. I'm not gonna give you any ideas right now, but I'm gonna. But yeah, make your own materials, sell them, put them on the internet. And I think that's pretty much it. Actually, I'm gonna talk to you more. If you're gonna do my thing, sell the sodas or something, sell candy. I'm gonna give you some tips right now. I'm going to. I started right in the beginning of the year. Sold them each for $1. I had a huge lunchbox to carry 12 of them. Can carry 12 cold Cokes in them, and none of the teachers noticed. It was pretty good to see eyes. But you would see. My problem is I sold everywhere around, all the way around, and I always looked suspicious. So don't look suspicious, and be casual and stuff. If I used to lie my way through to them, and one of the things that I did, and I would suggest you do this because it's real smart. This is how I made $100 a week. They used to pay me in advance, and if you don't know what that means, see, like I said several times, I sold them for $1. Some people give me 20, maybe even 50, and several of them gave me 20s. So, and they had me for 20 days of free cokes, and you know what it seemed like. But yeah, that was a pretty good idea. I was pretty happy at that. And but then again, be discreet. Don't get too popular because it's gonna get out of your hands, out of your range, and that's how it happened to me. For some reason, and a lot of people say I cheated them. I did not cheat them. They just did not want to pay. And some people said they paid me, and I said, I don't remember. And you know, they kept renting on and on. They did not pay me. I know this for a fact. I would remember if they paid me. And you know, it. There was a bunch of sellers that got my idea, for selling the cokes, for selling cold cokes. But the problem is they tried to get my business out, and I just did not let them. So I used to. So there was this guy. He sold. He had a lunchbox too, but it was a small lunchbox. He carried like four or five of them in there, but they weren't cold, and he sold them for 75 cents each. So, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be out of business. But since I carried 12, I'm like, no, I'm not. And for some reason, and so I made this deal. It was a pretty smart deal because the team never won. I said, for every time a team wins for football, I sell the cokes. I have the discount for the jocks for 50 cents, and they never won, but it still kept them interested in winning and a little motivation. So, yeah, that. But like I said, don't get it too popular. Only sell it to your friends if you wanted to. If you really wanted to get your business out, don't sell it really to the school, not to the school, like to the students of the school, because they're gonna keep talking and keep talking. It's gonna reach the teachers, and that's what happened to me. And so here's another thing that I had the idea of, but I'm not gonna do since they pretty much crucified me for the cokes, and I don't want them. I don't want no one to. I really don't want to know what they're gonna do to me when they find out what I've been doing right now, what I would be doing, and that was it'll keep your grades up and help the other guys, and it was a pretty good tactic too. Type up the paper. You do your homework. Make sure all of them are, and make sure some of them are correct. Make sure yours is correct, but make sure give it to some of the guys who are failing. Some of the guys. It'll keep your grades higher. But if they're failing, you don't want them to get an A all of a sudden. Like, wow, that's like, okay, that's gonna get the teacher suspicious. So either keep it a C or a B. At most a high B. That's it. And keep it a C. Never sign any of the paper's names. Type up the answers. Never sign it. Type up the answers. Never sign it. That's for kids who didn't do their homework. But never do it on a quiz or a test. Never do that. You'll be flogged. And you'll be flogged. You'll be impaled with all those. And if any of the teachers asks you, just say, hey, it's a tutoring group, man. And that's a pretty good cover. And if you want to do don't have them all in one row, okay? Don't have them all. And but if one of them does choose to tell on you, but the paper's never signed, so he's got nothing. So, don't worry. And and you can charge $5 for a C, $10 for a B, and for an A, if they really want an A, charge them 20. Charge them 20. Smart idea. But that's only if you're willing to do it. It depends on which school district you are, and to tell you the truth, it's a real good business. I'm not doing it. But it'll help you. If it'll help your grades, it'll help their grades. Everyone wins, and you make money. It's a no-brainer. And but only make a few copies, under 5 copies. So make sure the teacher never knows. And this is John Garza here, signing off. And just want to thank you for listening. And those are all my ideas. If you have any more comment them below. No rude, no politics, no anything. Just give me just post some ideas and make your own video of them. It's probably a good idea. Okay, thanks, man.